Dear traders, today we're going to be talking about AUD Chief. If you don't know how to analyze the market, if you're struggling with Forex analysis, I always tell you this is going to be your video. If you don't know how to determine the direction of the market, this is going to be your video. So we're going to be analyzing this step by step, and make sure that you follow and you use the rules that I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, and you're going to see very big results. But guys, don't forget to forward test, put in the work and see what you can get. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like the video at the end, because when we get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to give the first 20 people to come for mentorship 50% discount, and we are so far at 1,900. So only 100 people to go, such that I can teach you how to trade in this new year at a reasonable amount. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and be part of that offer when it comes. Subscribe guys, and benefit from that. Okay, and my WhatsApp number is there. People always cry for how to reach out to me. You cannot go through the free Telegram group, because that one I removed it. People were scamming other people from there. So you can only WhatsApp me and ask either for mentorship. For now it's $100, or the book, which is $10. And just make sure you ask for that, guys. Don't WhatsApp to tell me, hi, I know you, I know my videos are good. What? Please, guys. Okay, so let us go to the point. So this is AUD Chief, and I'm going to be taking you through the rules step by step. This is AUD Chief, and this is the 2-hour time frame. Now I'm going to put my rules here, or our rules here. So rule number 1 says, and remember, I always put these rules here every day, but some people have failed to use it. But instead they want me to use these rules to show them how it works, yet I keep on showing them. They don't want to put in the work, but that is for them. I'm going to only move with people who want to learn how to make money out of this financial market. Okay, so rule number 1 says go to your highest time frame. Now I use the daily as my highest time frame. Yes, mainly the daily as my highest time frame. I used to go to the weekly, but now I don't, because the weekly you'll have to wait for so long, and sometimes you miss the setups. So I use the daily. I found that the daily is so perfect for this strategy, so I use the daily as my highest time frame. So I'm just going to go to the daily like the rules say. Let me move this here and go to the daily, my highest time frame. So I'm on the daily time frame. Let me move this here and move this one here. So when you get to your highest time frame, what are the things that you want to do? What are you looking out on your highest time frame? Why are you going on your highest time frame? Now on your highest time frame, you want to look at the direction of the market, of which when you look at this one, it is clearly a ranging market. We do not have a downtrend or an uptrend. You can see price goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. So now it is going up, so you're likely to see another pullback down if we don't break up. Good. So that is the first thing you have seen. What else do you want to observe on your highest time frame? You want to mark out your structures. After identifying the direction that is a ranging market, you want now to mark out your structures. So that is going to be rule number 2. Mark structures, rule number 2. So what are the structures we are marking? We are looking at support and resistance. We are looking at demand and supply. We are looking at any chart patterns that are obvious. But if you can see, since we have a ranging market, demand and supply, support and resistance are going to be the easiest things to draw here. So I can draw the supply zone there. People don't know how to draw the supply zones. You can get the book if you're an advanced trader. It is $10. Just WhatsApp me on that number, this one here. Or you can ask for mentorship, which is $100, and then I'll teach you how to draw those zones clearly and straight to the point. So let us make sure that we try to practice. Then I see supply zone here. Then I see, instead of a demand zone, I can see a support zone down here. Why? Because I don't see any candles to mark as my demand zone, but I know this is a support zone because price turned around from that zone and made that significant move. So I'm going to mark even the support and resistance. If you don't know how to mark them, you know what to do. Okay, so now I have two zones. I always want to have two. I don't want to always have many. Why? Because we shall be trading in the middle. In the middle, maybe if we do breakout, if we do breakout from out of this zone and go up, so I'm just going to be looking for a retest, then get my entries to go to the upside. However, before we do that, we are still trading between this zone and this zone, and you can see how I'm using supply and then support, not supply and demand. You have to know them, because sometimes you're not going to get accurate supply and demand zone. Sometimes you're going to get support and then supply, like in this case. So sometimes you're going to get demand and then support, resistance zone. So you have to know, sometimes they're going to be resistance and support on the supply is not going to be there. So you have to know all of them. It's going to be for your own advantage. Okay, now I've marked them, and you always have to make them as clean as you can. Now I've marked them. What is next, guys? So after I've marked my zones, I'm waiting now for confirmation, so price to come and tap into my supply zone, and then I wait for confirmations to drop down to medium time frame. So now, which means on this time frame, all I'm doing is waiting for price to come to my zone. And why is that important, guys? You have to understand that a rules-based strategy is what makes you consistent, is what gives you guidance, and it keeps you winning consistent in the market, because you're executing your trades in the same way. It might take time for you to get setups. However, if you get those setups, they are going to be high probability setups, because you're executing your trades in the same manner. So just get a rules-based strategy with clear entries, clear stops, clear targets, and trade management with a good risk management, and then backtest it. After backtesting, then forward test on a demo account. After you have confirmed that in your strategy, out of 10 trades, at least you can win 7, you are good to go. I think even 6, if you can win 6 and above out of 10 trades, then you are good to go. Just stick to that strategy, but it has to be rules based. You have to be able to break it down to someone step by step. You don't have to just wake up one day and enter the market. No, you must have a guided strategy, that even when you're not there, someone can just read the rules and execute the trade. Now that is a trading plan, that is a strategy, and it is what I'm giving you here every day, but somehow, guys, you don't pick it. So subscribe to the channel. When we reach 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving you a big discount, the first 20 people to come for mentorship. So make sure you subscribe and be part of that offer. And also don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. That is how it spreads to other people. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, this is the time where you have to wait. I don't include this in the rules, but this is obvious. When you have marked out your zones, you're not going to trade before price comes there. You have to wait for price to come there. So we are waiting. So now I just play price forward. And you can see that the moment I kept on praying price forward, it went into the zone and gave us a rejection. Now, that is the first sign that the zone is valid. However, it is not the ultimate one. We want to see indecision candles in that area, or we want to see sell momentum in that area. Any selling momentum in that area, and then we shall be good to go. Okay. So I'm just going to play price forward, and you see that whenever I'm playing price forward, the equivalent to you is waiting, being patient and waiting to see where price is going. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 daily candles. All you have to do is sit on your hands and wait for price to come into your zone. Okay, price is in our zone. We still to have wait more, and then we see a bearish candle. Now that is our concrete sign that we are likely to start dropping down. Do we now sell immediately? We do not sell immediately. What do? This is the time we go to rule number 3. Rule number 3, which says drop to MTF, medium time frame. After I have gotten our confirmations from the high time frame, we drop down to our medium time frame. In this case, I'm going to use the 4-hour time frame as the medium time frame. 4-hour time frame as the medium time frame. Good. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see, where is that one here? The WhatsApp number. Where should I put it? Okay, let me put it there. Yes, on the 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see that price came and made a high, a low, a higher high, clear higher high with a break of structure. So now, what do you want to see? We want to see a change of character, and then follow it by a break of structure. That is going to be our confirmation, and the supply zone that leads to the break of structure is going to be our entry spot. You can see how my rules are so guided and clean. Now we are from the high time frame, gotten confirmations of the rules guide. Now we're in the medium time frame. We are waiting for confirmations. We have to sit and wait. Our rules give us clear instructions on what to do, where and when, on which time frames. So all we have to do is follow the rules, guys. Follow the rules. If the rules are not abiding, then we have to wait until when we see our things aligning. Okay, so let us proceed. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video. That is how it spreads to other people. That is how you support the channel. Even when you don't want it, just like it, because there is someone out there who is looking for this knowledge but doesn't know where to get it. So the more you like, the more those people will get this video. So like the video, guys. So now we just play price forward, and then boom, what do you see? You see a clear change of character. So I'm just going to mark here like this, like that, and then I call this a change of character. So that is going to be a clear change of character. Remember, we are on the medium time frame. So what do we want to see? We want to see a change of character, and then we want to see a clear break of structure. So we have a change of character. That is our first sign that our trade is coming. All this time, guys, you're patiently waiting, and I want to assure that if all these things are lying, there is only one more thing that will miss to make the trade a plus. That is the only thing that I don't tell you here. But if all these things align, this is a very high probability trade. If that thing happens, it's going to be a plus trade. If you see something else, I have two kind of setups. A plus, I have a normal high probability setup, which is the one we are seeing here. And then I have A plus, and then I have A plus plus setup. If you see them, you're going to bust the account. Okay, so let's go forward. So price comes back up. Price comes back up. After giving us a change of character, price goes back up. This is why you have to always wait. Some people would be looking to sell from either here because they saw a supply zone that led to a change of character. They call this BOS and then start selling. That is not a good idea, I can tell you. So you are waiting to see. Then we clearly see a break of structure. We clearly see a break of structure, guys. A break of structure here. So this one, I'm just going to call it break of structure. So we clearly see a break of structure. Now, this is where we are interested in entering the market. So the last rule is drop to number 4, drop to ETF or lower time frame. So entry time frame or lower time frame to start looking for setups. Now just look for supply zones and sales. So I'm just going to mark my zone here. This is the supply zone. that led to that break of structure. So I'm just going to mark my zone there and then drop down to entry time frame or the lower time frame. In this case, the lower time frame, my lower time frame is always the 2 hour or the 1 hour. Why the 2 hour or the 1 hour? Because I don't want to deal with a lot of candles, guys. I don't want to deal with a lot of candles. So it's going to always be with the 2 hour or the 1 hour. So what I want to do on those time frames is just to look for supply zones and sell them. Clear supply zone, break of structure, sell. Clear supply zone, break of structure, sell. Like that, until when I reach the daily target. Guys, until when I reach the daily target where I put the daily support. If I haven't seen the daily support, I'm still selling up to there. So I just keep on holding my trades until when we get to there. Good. So now let's play price forward. So you can put sell limits here, or you can wait for price to come to your zone and sell manually. But if you're going to do that, you have to put you have to set an alarm such that when price gets there, you're going to get a notification, because you have to know that you're not going to be on the charts 24/7. So I play price forward, price tries to retrace, drops down. Now this is an A plus trade. This is an A plus trade. How do you know an A plus trade? You wait until when you're about to execute it, then you'll know. It is a confirmation that you look at to know that this is an A plus trade. This is an A plus trade, and you know it is going down. The moment I see that, I just know we are going down. So you're going to get your stop losses around 15 pips should be okay, and then you're going to target down. This is going to be your first entry, first or initial entry, around 15 pips, and then you're going to be targeting the daily target. Remember guys, we are going for the daily target, so you shouldn't have to be confused or panicking anyway. So price taps into the zone, and immediately we start dropping. You can see that immediately we started dropping. So let's just go back to the 4 hour and zoom this. If I see a break of structure here, then obviously I'm dropping down to the 1 hour or 2 hour to look for another setup. So price retraces, goes back, and then gives us another break of structure. Another break of structure. These are the things that we want to see. These are the things that we want to see. So this is break of structure, clear BOS. Where is this? Clear BOS. Guys. So this is, I don't know why it's not coming now. This is the problem with the things. They can over disturb me. Yeah, it has come. So I mark here. This is the break of structure. I'm going to call it BOS. So this is another break of structure. From this one, we have broken another structure to the downside. So where is the supply zone that led to the break of structure? So just going to mark it. Just going to mark that supply zone very well, like that. Mark the supply zone that led to the break of structure, like that, and then we wait for price to come back to the zone, and then we can execute our trades. So let's do what we are supposed to do. And guys, you can see how my things are moving step by step, because everything has guidance. Everything has guidance. I don't just get my trades out of a blue. They have a framework, they have rules that govern them, they have everything that is required for a proper setup. So now this is the first position. It is still running into deep profits around, this is 100, around $100. This is our target. Now we have gotten the second position. Let's see if price goes back to retest that second zone. Price does not go back to the second zone. However, we hit our TP here. Price hits our take profit, which is now a 1:8, 125 pips, which is a good sign. However, since we have contacted the daily support zone, any sales from here shouldn't be valid because this is a lower time frame zone. So any sales from here shouldn't be valid. So what I'm going to do is, let me play price forward and see what I do. So price comes back immediately after seeing this double bottom on the 4-hour. Any sales from here shouldn't be valid. These are the things that you won't learn from anywhere, that you'll need to come for our mentorship. So I think I'll stop there for today. I've done enough. You can see clear change of character, clear break of structure, then we get our massive trade from there. With this kind of strategy per pair, you can get like one setup per week. So if you're trading like 10 pairs, I know they always tell you don't trade a lot of pairs, but what they don't tell you is that if you want high probability trades, you have to be patient. You have to stick to high time frame, meaning the only way you'll get your setups is when you have many pairs, if you have many different pairs, and when you're on the high time frame. Because for example, here my setups are always on the 4-hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. So if I'm going to trade only one pair, meaning that if I come to the chart and this trade has left me, after waiting for how long this trade has left me, I will have to wait for how many days to get another pair, probably another week to get another pair. Now that is why trading now becomes something else, and you start chasing the market, you start feeling like you're missing out. Just have enough pairs, be living in abundance. So when you live in abundance, you're not going to be acting desperate. Okay, so I think that is all, guys. Subscribe to the channel. When we get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to give the first 20 people 50% discount, just like I did for the first 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel and be part of that offer. Also, do not forget to like the video, guys. Do not forget to like the video. I cannot stress this more because that is the only way you support the channel. That is the only way you support the channel, and also that is the only way the video is going to reach to more people who want to see it, who would want this knowledge but they cannot access it. My videos are straightforward, straight to the point. They do not have flip-flops. Everything is clear and straightforward. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, people who want mentorship, this is my WhatsApp number. You can just reach out to me from on that number directly and you're going to get to me. But only WhatsApp, guys, when you're serious, we want mentorship or you want the book. I know you want to say hi to me, but guys, I'm always busy. So when you cut me from my work and then you just tell me I wanted to say hi, it's not fair to me, guys. It's not fair to me. So just WhatsApp me, tell me you want mentorship, you'll pay, and then I'll add you to the group. And then today we are going to be today is going to be our second class. Today is going to be our third class. Today, third class. Tomorrow, another class. So the classes are going on, and having many students across the world. So make sure that you be part of it. We are continuing the classes today and tomorrow at 9 p.m. So the mentorship is only $100. That is the general mentorship. Then the book is only $10. But I advise you to get the book if you are an advanced trader who is just not profitable or consistent in your application of the strategy. But if you're not, please join mentorship. If you're a complete beginner, you need mentorship. It might not be my mentorship, like I always say. Just get any other mentorship from anyone you trust, as long as they're trading supply and demand. Only supply and demand. After you have gotten the basics, you can now come back to my channel and then watch my videos to get a best strategy with clear explanations. It's very simple and straight forward, because those other people, they have so much technical terms that it's going to confuse you. Just use pure price action with supply and demand and you'll be good to go. So guys, that is all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like the video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.